13-year-old boy is recovering tonight after he was hit by a car in a Farmington crosswalk. Neighbors say something needs to be done to make this area safer, and a solution is coming, but will it get here soon enough?
News specialist Tanya Dean spoke exclusively with the victim and his mom to find out how dangerous that crosswalk really is. Tanya?
It's scary. You never know what's going to happen there.
Jennifer Carroll has always been wary about this crosswalk on Clark Lane in West Farmington.
So it's a very large street. It's a very wide street. It takes a while to get across, and so things can happen pretty quick. There's also a lovely blind spot.
Bikers, runners, families, and kids all use it often because it connects to a very popular trail. But ever since a bicyclist was hit and killed here several months ago, she's warned her kids to avoid it. Last Friday, that didn't happen.
He was in the crosswalk and apparently had crossed and not seen the car, and the driver didn't have time to stop.
Jennifer's 13-year-old son, Brian, and his friend attempted to cross the road. They say they didn't see the car coming.
So first we didn't see any cars, so we went, and then a car came out of nowhere, and then he made it across, turned around, and then he said that the car, I tried jumping over the car. So then it smacked me in the knee, and then I flew over to the left side and almost hit my head on the curb. And then I just remember getting up and telling the people there, I'm like, I'm fine, I'm fine.
Now, Brian wasn't exactly fine. Check out these photos taken on the day of the accident. Brian cut open his forehead, banged up his knee, and broke his wrist. He was taken to Primary Children's to be checked out. His mom, incredibly grateful, he's still alive today.
It's a huge blessing. It could have and probably should have been a lot worse.
Farmington police say they're aware that it's a busy road. They say the city plans to install a pedestrian crossing with flashing lights, but the parts have been on order for months and still haven't gotten here. Jennifer says they can't keep waiting, and a safer option needs to be put in as soon as possible.
You have the bikers, you have the joggers. There's constantly people going back and forth right there. So if it's not a kid, like that poor man that got hit on the bike and killed, it's going to be somebody.
But until that happens, Brian and his friends will have to find somewhere else to cross.
I definitely think it could be safer.